Let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again live and direct. Listen, I got another powerful message for you. I feel that I'm going to drop major bombs on your head. Boom, 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 boom. This message is entitled Nothing is Wasted. Nothing is wasted. Listen, as you're going forth in life, and you know, sometimes I'm sitting down, I'm thinking to myself, I'm praying, I'm meditating more often. And sometimes if you're not careful, you look at your life and say, dang, I made so many mistakes and I wasted so much time doing this and I shouldn't have done that. See, me, I'm a very ambitious person. And in the years past, I have put all my eggs in one basket, so to speak. And sometimes things didn't pan out the way that I projected, the way that I believed, the way that I hoped that they would. And sometimes you can look at yourself and people can look at you and be like, man, you wasted all that money, or you wasted all that time, or you wasted all of your energy into something that didn't work. But how would you know if you didn't try? And then two, I don't look at things like that anymore, like as if it's a failure. Because the way to be ultra successful in anything in life is that you got to be willing to take the risk. You got to be willing to fail. And by you failing, now you begin to learn what you should and should not do. And so now the next phase of my life, I'm wiser, I'm smarter, and say, hey, I'm not going to do this time because last time I did that. And this way I'm going to go this direction. Huh? See, a lot of people, they live in the past of failure. This happened to me, that happened to me, this happened to me, that happened to me, so I'm not trying nothing. And they get so bitter. But every day that you wake up, God's giving you a new opportunity at life. Every time you wake up, your eyes is able to see something new, something different. And you got to say, you know what, this happened to me in the past, but today, long as God has given me breath to breathe, I'm going to try something different. That's a bomb going off. Boom! And you cannot be afraid to fail, because everything that I've gone through in life, those experiences are not wasted. I have so much knowledge. I have a wealth of knowledge and material within me that now I understand how to operate and how businesses operate, right? And how ministry operates and what I need to do in this next phase of my life and how to put everything together. See, but if I never was taking those risks in my 20s, in my 30s, then right now where I am, I'll still be making the same mistakes that I was making in my 20s and my 30s because I never made those mistakes. And so I don't want you to look at your life like you're a failure, like you have not accomplished much, like you have not done anything because what you have been trying to do never worked. But guess what? Just because it didn't work in the past doesn't mean it's not going to work now. It's just some things you had to go back and retweak. Some things you had to go back and say, dang, okay, let me trace my steps. And this is something I've been doing a lot lately, is retracing my steps and going back into my past and by year and the decisions that I made, because every decision that you make leads you to right where you are. And so I said, if I'd have made if I'd have did a different decision right here, or if I wouldn't have made an offer on a deal here, or if I wouldn't have went forward here, then I could have did something different right there, right? But I'm not living in what coulda, shoulda, woulda happened. I am analyzing my steps. However, I'm reminded of the scripture that all things work together for the good of those that love the Lord, those who are called according to his purpose, right? And a good man's steps are ordered by the Lord. So every obstacle, every trial, everything that I've gone through in the past has only built me to where I am right now. And the thing about it is you can't get so down on yourself. You can't beat yourself up and say, man, I wish I never did this, and I wish I never took out that loan, and I wish I never went to that college. No. Don't beat yourself up. You're a human being. Human beings make mistakes. However, learn from that mistake and adapt. What can I do different now? Right? After you pray about it, you research it, right? Then you got to think back, go throughout your whole life and see what mistakes you've made. And how can you make better decisions from now moving forward? So when you look back at your life in the next few years, you say, this is exactly where I want it to be in my life. Huh? But if you don't ever take that time out to do a self-evaluation, take out the time to say, okay, let me look at the choices that I've been making, the steps that I've been going down, the road that I've been going down, then guess what? You continue to repeat the same cycle over and over and over again. And that gets daunting. That gets frustrating because guess what? You keep doing the same thing over and over. That's the definition of insanity. of doing the same thing over and over and over again, but you're not seeing any different results. Well, but guess what? You're getting older, you're getting tireder, and that's why people get so mean and so bitter, and they just snappy. They snappy because they keep going around the same circles, and because they keep making the same decisions. Take some time out, like I said, after you finish praying, seeking God, and taking some time out to even write down year by year the decisions that you made. And if you trace back your steps, you're going to see that it led you right to where you are. And you say, oh my goodness, I see it now. Because if you don't see it, like I just said, you're going to keep repeating it over and over again. And sometimes that's half the battle, is knowing the decisions you were making in the past, that you can alter it, that you can make a decision and say, you know what, I'm not going to do that anymore because that led me to this. And I don't like this. I don't like this situation. I don't like the job that I'm working at. I don't like the way my body looks. You know, blah, 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 blah. You could go down the list, whatever, things like that. You don't like where you live, blah, 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 blah. But if you say, okay, what steps do I have to make so that I can put myself in a better situation, right, moving forward, then you're able to write down a plan and have some goals. Even you have short-term goals, long-term goals of exactly what you need to do to move you from one space to the next. And then you will see your life begin to take drastic steps and measures and getting better little by little, right, as you make these different decisions and stick to it. So I hope this message encouraged somebody. Nothing in life that you have gone through in the past is wasted. I don't want you to look at like and just sit down and constantly live in the past. See, because the devil will try to keep you living in the past of what could have been, what should have been, but it's not. And you got to train your mind to say, okay, those things right there was all part of building me, all part of making me who I am. And if I haven't gone through those things, maybe I wouldn't pray as much. Maybe I wouldn't read my Bible as much. Maybe I wouldn't have the knowledge that I have today because of those experiences in the past, right? And now you're able to learn from them and say, okay, this is what I need to do different now. And start taking action now. And start changing your thoughts now. And start changing those steps now so that you can get a different result. This your man, Mike Bowens. I'm signing off until next time. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you'll be notified when there's more videos. Until next time, I'm saying, be blessed.